in a few years from now, so many people will suffer. They won't suffer because they are wicked people. They won't suffer because they are bad people. They won't suffer because of they are village people. And they won't even suffer because God is not kind to them. They simply suffer because they followed certain people today. Now let me explain. Most of the young people today have access to internet, they have access to information, they have access to social media and the rest. And so many people are actively following all the negative things that exist on the internet. Now let me break it down. They follow social media influencers that talk about how people can be cruel. They follow social media influencers that give them unrealistic expectations. They follow social media influencers that tell maybe the girls that all the boys should give you money. They follow social media influencers that tell all the boys that go hustle, legal or illegal, just make money. They tell people that relationships should be transactional. They tell people that before you should get into something beautiful, you should charge people. You should maybe make everything about money, make everything about yourself. They tell women to be selfish, and they tell boys to go about and just treat women like commodities. Now that's not the point. The point I'm making is this: most of the younger generation are following this set of people. And one thing they fail to understand is they fail to differentiate between what people are doing to make money and the actual person these people are. Is it not surprising to you that even the people that used to sing about nyash, 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 big bomb bomb, big nyash, they get to marry wives and their wives are not even close to what they they push to the public? The other day I saw a video of Naira Marley's child talking about morals and Islam. Now, it clearly showed me that these guys push a different narrative to the public. They teach other people's children to be wayward, to be loose, to be irresponsible. And guess what they do behind the scene? They train their own kids to be responsible, to be good people, to be moral. So the problem is going to be that in a few years from now, you realize that all the things that were sold to you were just illusions, because real life doesn't work that way. Nobody owes you anything, and you need to understand this. But you owe yourself everything. You owe yourself the responsibility to selectively pick the information that will matter to your future. Now, listen to me. If I plan to be a fraudster, there are certain levels of information that I will consume, and that won't affect me today. Immediately I'll consume the information, it will affect my future. If I plan to be a big name in the financial sector, I should, as much as possible, try to consume information that relates to the kind of future that I'm looking at. Now, why do you follow people who do not share the kind of vision, your long term vision? You see, the problem is young people these days simply go for what is trending and forget about the future. Have you wondered why so many beautiful mothers ended up with wayward fathers? Have you wondered why most of your mothers are so beautiful? And you imagine how your dad was able to get them. Now you know your dad is the real definition of irresponsibility, but you wonder how your mom ended up with your dad. Have you ever wondered why your mom is the real definition of a loose woman, a careless woman, a woman that talks too much, and then you wonder how your dad ended up with your mom? I guess you're thinking right now. Now let me explain. Your mom was once upon a time one of those beautiful women that believe in all the flashy men she saw around. So she met your irresponsible dad. And today you're suffering. Your dad was one of those men that believed so much in the big bomb bomb and the big nyash. So he married your irresponsible dad, your irresponsible mom. And now today, your mom nags, your mom does all the irresponsible things. Now you understand exactly how these people ended up. Now you understand exactly how this person ended up choosing this kind of person. Now, the tiny decisions we make today, now the kind of people we associate with, the kind of places we go to, the kind of information we consume, it will greatly determine the future that we are looking at. Now, I just set an example, a beautiful example of your mom and your dad. Now, I had to bring that close so that I will reawaken your consciousness for you to know that you may reinvent that wheel, that you may just be that person carrying on that same thing. And so when it goes along for a very long time, when people keep making careless decisions, it becomes a family pattern. It becomes a pattern that people need to actively pray against. See, so if you don't want to have something where your child comes to be praying against tomorrow, with that thing where a fake pastor will tell your child is village people, you have to start it today. You have to decide who to follow and who not to follow, and that decision can start right now. My name is Ukomo Akpan. I call myself the rich son of the classroom teacher, and I share with you one surgical truth at a time. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you right in the next video. God bless you.